Welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and today we're looking at some Valentine's Day patterns. Now, Valentine's Day is not really my gig because of consumerism, capitalism, and the fact that our anniversary is right at the end of the month anyway. It seems kind of pointless doing them both. So I have a few things for you. Some of them like scrap fabric, like maybe you just want to use up some pretty fabric and make something cute. And then towards the end, we have something a bit more interesting that you can make for yourself or your partner. So stick around for that. And we're gonna just kick off with these very simple, really generic, these DIY mini zippered goodie bags. Now, they're from Jamie Costaglio and literally just a pouch with an applique heart. Now, I thought these are really good way if you've never tried applique before on your sewing machine, like trying this out. I think is a really good way to practice and try out a new skill. Now, for me, what I'd want to put inside is I'd want to print, if you're an adult, I'd want to put in like something fun, maybe a little bit spicy, like little just bits of paper with like ideas on them, maybe like a treasure hunt or like this ticket entitles you to one meal out and you have to pay, or whatever floats your boat. I thought that'd be a really cute idea, and you just have it and go in and you can choose one. Like whenever you and your partner want to feel a little bit closer, you want to do something fun together. Maybe it's like day trips. I have no idea. You just do you. Now the next one up we have. Oh, this seems like this is quite an in-depth one. It's a woven hearts quilt and it's on She Can Sew. Now, this looks so much fun, but possibly like beyond my skill set. But I got another heart quilt here, which is a bit simpler, but this one just looks so cute. And the fact that you could use like so many different colours, it'd be such a great scrap buster. And if you love quilts, like having one that's just a special occasion, like maybe you don't want to go out this year for Valentine's Day, you just want to stay in, like buy some snacks, rent a movie, like a really cheap alternative. Because I don't know about you, it's still cold, and who's got money to spare to going out and doing tons of stuff like the middle of the month? Next up, number 3 is a fabric envelope sewing pattern. This is on Polka Dot Chair's blog. And I just really like this because it's such a cute pattern, and you can put like chocolates in it. You can write like a love letter to your partner, and then it's got a permanent place to live in this really like durable. It's not gonna like break down. It's gonna keep your love note like super safe. Yeah, I just think this is really fun and like a good way to try out different techniques, because you've got a buttonhole, you've got some like simple applique, yeah, and great for scrap sewing. Like I love this. I just think it's very, very cute. And obviously you can sew on your buttons as well. And if you don't want to use like buttonholes, I know everyone's a fan, you could put on snaps. Like if you interface this, just put on some plastic snaps. I think that would also be really a lot quicker. And we've got another heart quilt. Now this one is a cushion cover. Like again, you're staying in, you've got your fancy Valentine's Day quilt, and now you've got a couple of cushions. This is a giant heart, and I just think if you're a beginner, trying out some simple big blocks is a really brilliant way just to improve your skills. And obviously you can make this in different sizes if you wish, just resize the pieces of fabric. Again, this is a mini heart quilt. Now this one is a bit more like wall art. Now if you've got like some scrap fabrics and you just want to use them up, you just want to, I don't know, maybe test yourself, or you're in a bit of a rut and you just want to try something different and, you know, maybe get your sewing mojo back, or you want to cozy up your room, I think this is really fun. And this is on Coral & Co. So this heart quilt is a simple one, and you can tell from the picture it's just a lot of blocks, and I do think this would take ages. I think this one would be really beautiful displayed, or if you make it giant like on your bed, I think this one would be really lovely on your bed, because you can just make it any size just because it's all square blocks as well. And again, perfect for scrap fabrics. Like, you don't even have to make the background white. You can make it in like a multitude of colors, and maybe you could do like all the hearts black. You don't have to go with like traditional Valentine's Day colors. And again, on the same vein is these coasters. So if you're spending your Valentine's Day at home, you might be having a beverage or two. Maybe that is a hot chocolate or maybe some champagne. You want some nice romantic coasters. And again, brilliant scrap buster, and want to test out your skills. You've got a little bit of quilt in here. You have some bias binding going on around the edges. So again, something that maybe isn't going to improve your sewing skills. This next section is something to sew for yourself or for your partner, and we're going to start off with Mood Society, and this is the Hannah bias cut dress. Now this is so beautiful, and like, I'm not sure if you'd want to wear this as like a date night going out, or maybe this would just be like a slip that you wear at home, like as part of like your pajamas, or like when you come in for the day and you don't want to put maybe on fluffy pajamas, you just want to put on this beautiful slip dress. And with it being bias cut, the drape is going to be absolutely fantastic. I think your partner will absolutely love it, especially if then you've like made it in a nicer fabric as well. So this goes from size 00 to size 32, which is up to a hip waist measurement of 51.5 inches. Now, the next up is the Roselle Romper, again from Mood Society, so it'll be similar size range. And these rompers are so cute and flirty, and definitely something that you would be wearing in the bedroom. And I love the black and the white one. I just think they're absolutely stunning. And they've used a, I don't know how to say this, Archelot double wide polyester voile. And they've used some embroidery lace as well. And they've got a little bit of elastic for the waist. So I think this brings you in the waist really lovely. And because it's so wide on the legs, I think this would like hide your tummy if that's something you wish to do. I think this gives you a lovely drape on your belly as well. And this would be something that I would feel more confident wearing than, say, something super tight on my belly. And to continue with the lingerie theme, this is the silver top. And again, this is in lace and it's lined with some nude fabric. And you've even got a bit of shirring on the back as well. And again, this goes from a 00 to 30-32, which gives you a bust measurement of up to 59.5 inches. And this is like, it's a lot, again, not much structure on it, so maybe wouldn't be suitable if you need a bit more support. But it's fun, it's flirty, and something that, you know, spice things up. And because we've had a lacy top, we need to pair that with something lacy on the bottom, which is the Rosy Lady Shorts from Cloth Habit. And these are like a boy short, so if you like a bit more coverage, these are for you. Like, they look like they cover your whole bum. You just need some stretchy lace. They have 8 sizes, and they suggest using something with a 60 to 70% stretch. So you could use stretchy lace, or you could actually just use a jersey. Like if you've got some jersey lying around, or some spandex, go ahead and use that. You don't have to go with something that's really lace. I know for me, sometimes the polyester, I'm very sensitive to it. It makes me get the heebie-jeebies. So I'd probably go with something, maybe like a nicer jersey. And then we have something, if you want to mix for him, we have the Darcy boxer shorts. So they have his and her boxer shorts. So you could even have coordinating boxer shorts, which I think would be hilarious, and also super fun. So they go in a size 6 to a size 18. That's Australian sizes. And again, it's free, so you can't really go wrong with that. I also saw this. This is possibly a little bit now off topic. It is a round, heavy-duty bucket tote. And the picture is from Sofa Home. And the picture I saw initially was loads of tools in it. So we started doing some renovations in the house because we're just trying to get people in is horrifically expensive. Especially when you go look at the cost of materials. So yeah, And my husband has lost some of his tools, and he's getting slightly frustrated at this because he just gets very annoyed that he's losing his shit, right? But then I was like, oh, this is really good. He put all his tools in it, and then he can just take it with him room for room. And maybe when we're cleaning up for dinner, he can just put everything in, at least he knows where everything is, and will stop asking me where he's put his stuff, right? Because why do I know? Because one, I have memory issues, right? I don't remember anything. So, I lose my stuff all the time. But then I was looking, and then I'd love one for me as well, for like my projects, because this bucket looks like it stands up itself. It does look like it's made from like a really thick canvas, and I just love the simplicity of this. It's like 2 tones, and it's got a really lovely rope. Like, yeah, because some of my project bags, I'm trying to shove way too much stuff in them. Way too much stuff. I like the fact it's round, like some of the square ones. I don't know. I don't really like them as much. But this one, I think, looked so much fun. And I do want to get better at sewing circular stuff. Now, if you're looking for some more ideas for your partner, I kind of would just lean into what their hobbies and interests are, or something that you want to do together. Maybe like because it is cold, maybe you're gonna want to sew them like an hoodie, or maybe something to keep them warm if they say like going fishing. Are you doing Valentine's Day this year? Is it something that you enjoy? Have you ever made anything for Valentine's Day? If you have, let me know, because I would really struggle. I do like something like the heart blank, the quilts, but that's because I love quilts, and I like curling up on the sofa in really nice, cozy things. So yeah, that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you managed to stick it to the end of my ramblings. And I will see you in the next one.